And we did shoot at it before as well, and we didn't really need to. That's not the way, Jill. That is not the way. Okay. I did not. That might be good, though. It's better that I didn't kill them and turn them into werewolves. Because I was like, we're not going to come this way again. It's better that it's an ordinary zombie than a werewolf. Because we can just maybe run past it again. Even though it was chasing us from behind before. Right, I'm going slow just in case we walk into a zombie where there's a weird camera. There he is. Baited. The old techniques are the best techniques. If we ran into him as he would not have moved and he would have grabbed us. But we made him step forward by shooting him, and that gave us enough room to get past him. I like when the old techniques from the original games work. You know, it's nice that the old techniques work in this one, in the other remake. There was enough room to get past him. At least it's not crows. At least it's not crows. But we could have maybe looted the Magnum now. We could have looted now. That's what we didn't. Okay. I think everything is fine. I don't think there's anything else in here. No doggos or anything, right? They're not going to have put new monsters in the way. Even though there was a zombie in that room that was crows before. But that's fine. You know, we dealt with him. Okay. Now, where will Barry be? The traitor that he is. I'm not going to go around the garden and outside. We don't even have the crank. We've turned the water on. And the lift is at the bottom, so we can't even do that. So we're not going to be cranking just to do that. But we take this. And if Barry's outside, get locked out. Get locked out. And I'm going to guess that this way inside the mansion actually leads to the laboratory now. Considering it wasn't outside. Considering it wasn't outside, this must be the way to the laboratory. Okay. Will the crows, on probably the last time that we're ever going to need to run through this room, come back to life? And they're alive, but they're not attacking us. The real thing that I meant to say. Yes, we did grab both of the medallions. Good. I'm not incompetent. We have what we need to get into the door. This time. This time, we've done everything. Okay. We never found out why Brad was messaging us. Where was Brad? Where even did we leave Brad? And why is he alive? Was he the poisoned guy? I thought he died. Everyone else is dying. Everyone's pretty much died. Okay, put these in here. At least she's not going, oh, I don't know where these go. There's the things right in front of her. The ambulance fit neatly into the door. Yes, open it. Open sesame. Right, what are you hiding down here? Old typewriter. Admin group and I can save my progress. Well, that's an interesting spot for a typewriter. Also, you're saying there's 2 sets of stairs, huh? And a box. Okay. It's ominously no music playing for a safe room. It hasn't got the safe room music. It doesn't feel that safe. Are we going to need them? Probably. Yeah, there's something crawling about in here. It's not that safe, is it, Jill? I heard it. Well, it sounded more like he was slithering. It might just be those bugs. But there's definitely something slithering about down here. Okay. Doesn't look as big of a staircase as it is, but, you know, I guess how do you depict that on a map, right? This is a very janky walkway. Probably gonna collapse behind us and be like, there is no way back up! I don't know if you ever could in the original leave the laboratory. Because it feels like that's like a progress gate and like you're supposed to stay in there once you're there, but you know, I wonder if you could. There might have been a way back out at that point. There might have been. So we haven't saved Chris. And I feel like in the original you're meant to have saved Chris by now. I don't know how you save Chris here. Things are definitely different. Oh, look at you being sus.
Jill, you're alive.
Funny that. You tried to murder us? Oh yeah, of course you were. Of course you were.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
That's a zombie, isn't it? Oh, it's the chain zombie that you tried to murder us with. The immortal chain zombie. That's... Is it a rat? Is it Master Splinter? An interesting thing. Oh, and it's locked us in here together.
Jill, hand me my gun.
No. I don't trust you, Barry! Do I want to save you? We've got plenty of time to think. Do I trust you? Do I trust you? You literally just tried to shoot me. I didn't trust him in the original, and he was a good guy in the original, but he's even more sus here. I told myself I would save him in this. But I can't trust him. Fine. If I have to kill you myself, Barry.
Thanks, Jill.
You... Right. For a moment I thought he was doing a runner and I was going to shoot him. I was like, you motherfucker. Shoot it then, you absolute a-hole. Am I meant to push these off? For a moment I was... Wow. I guess I'm not pushing that in the right direction. For a moment I was gonna shoot him, because, like, he's... Hey, Jill. Thank you, Barry. Like, he had the opportunity to end me right there, actually. Like, that bullet actually did kind of pass through me. Like, what could possibly be in here that's worth all of that? Oh, is it just gonna go... Oh, that's the daughter that's wearing her face. I see. Oh, so the virus that they gave her made her immortal. Don't think I trust you.
I don't believe that thing's really dead.
It's not.
Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
You just tried to shoot me. You do that again, and I'll shoot your dick off. Inside the coffin is a skeleton. Something else. Yeah, the thing Barry was trying to get. The DNA. It's a letter. Day by day, I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by the men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today, they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. when they give me the shots, Mummies can't think straight, but Mummy's shocked and sad because Mummy's unable to think of you all the time. Mummy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together, they're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now, so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is next time when we go into the lab together. We'll both pretend that we're both unconscious, and when the man in white clothes is off guard, that'll be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Dad together, okay? Sweetie, be strong, Lisa. She was just terminated. But it seems that the mommy did forget the kids, and then the kid kills the mommy and chopped her face off and wore it, and then became that monster. I still don't trust you, Barry. Trust him, achievements. I don't, but I told myself I would this time. Also, oh, he is still there. Like, you tried to shoot me. Like, it's even less trust in this than the original, honestly. You are even less trustworthy in this one than in the original. The way you were right there, so much less possible to trust you than the original. How could anyone trust you, Barry? How could anyone possibly trust you? Right, this is the extra floor. Our giant door and it won't budge. Let me guess, I need the medallions here. 4 stones! Oh, the 4 stones was the thing with the mummy. That's what the 4 stones was. This is, yes, of course, the 2 things that we are missing. Right, so I need to go back for a box. You're going to make me run all the way back inside for a box just to do this. Past Barry until the typewriter. Up the ladder. Through... Is it through water and stuff with stuff again? This is just a annoyance at this point to be like, hey, you know, you don't have the items that you actually needed here, even though we could just give you the box. No, we're gonna make you go all the way back because Barry's still here. Barry's still here. Hi Barry, I'll be back. I just need to go collect some stuff. I hope you don't mind sitting and watching over that a bit longer and being sus still, but I know the box is here. It's just over a bridge, up some stairs, and then back around. You are still very sus. That thing probably could have killed us, though, if I didn't have Barry there. So, you know, we would have actually had to fight it whilst pushing the stones off, because it's probably very, very murderous. Okay, give me the medallions. Then, do I have just a 1 ink ribbon? I don't, do I? Fine. I will go quickly save. At least I don't have to run a mile outside or anything to do it. It's an old typewriter. Sure. Let's save. This is the Trust Barry save. I mean, if I keep the 12B, you know, the 12 save, it's not that far back to do again to not trust Barry. If we should want to do that. Because there's probably an achievement for it, right? Don't trust him. Because we gotta trust him, there's bound to be a don't trust him achievement, right? And obviously a don't trust him ending. Now I really do feel like we should have saved Chris at this point as well. I really feel like if we were saving Chris, it should have happened by now. So we're probably only saving Barry at this point. Only Barry. And it seems canon not to trust him because he didn't exist in the Nemesis remake, but in the original, it was canon to trust him, and I didn't trust him, so you know, we're just doing the opposite to canon in each one. Or This links to the original Nemesis, and then the original links to the remake of Nemesis in timelines. Because we left Barry behind to die in that one, and saved Chris. But Chris can save himself here if he's not here. Chris can do... this will open up to the thing. But it won't, will it? Because there's a big obvious door. But if it was following the original, this is the fountain that splits in half and becomes the access to the lab. Except it's not doing it in this one. Because there's a big door. It's just going to open the door. Because they probably couldn't be bothered to make it split in half. Oh no, maybe it will. Okay, it does open up to become access. Then... where does this door go? Large iron door. Where does that large iron door go? Is it just for show? Really? The entrance is on the other side. Just to be awkward. Fine. Awkward entrance it is. Is that just a big pointless door? Use the elevator. Yes, let's go. And leave Barry just chilling up there and not tell him, hey, there's a big elevator down into something over here that you might want to come. No, we're just going to leave him. Where the magic happens. Okay. So here's where we blow up the place. I think in the original you could do it without activating the timer as well. Like, I think I did do it without nuking the place as well. Will not open unless under clear emergency. Old typewriter. Ink ribbon. Well, there's some right on the floor there, Jill. Take the ink ribbon. And considering I literally just saved, I don't think I'll bother just yet. Okay, the music has gone ominous. Now, are there zombies in here? How much loot are we gonna need? I'm not gonna take the thing. Was that... was there a Forgo Hunter on the other side of the door that we just saw, or was that our own reflection? Oh, there's more kerosene. Okay. We got zombies, and it expects me to ignite them, so I'm going to go get the lighter and the things. Are we out of hunter territory? I don't think in the original there were hunters down here. Okay, we've also got that thing, right? I will keep the shotgun, but I need room to loot. So we're going to minimize what we got. 72 handgun bullets, so we do want to use them up. And we'll ignite the zombies. We've got kerosene. We'll set fire to their corpses. We've got plenty of bullets. Rather than have to deal with annoyances, no, aim at him. Or you could just blow up his head with 2 bullets. You know, effective. That was some pro shooting there, Jill. Just like, just blow up his brain. He's not coming back to life. Like, why did she fast fire as well? Like, she doesn't shoot that fast, but in that instance, she was like, just... In that one particular instance, she was the greatest shot of all time. Of course, it's always just one more bullet. It's always just one more bullet is all it takes. Not necessarily. It is necessary, Jill. It really is. It really is necessary for you to set fire to the corpse, you know. I'm not sure which one we need to use, the kerosene or the lighter. But we do need to find the spot that lets us do it. Okay, it's the kerosene, not the lighter. There are more zombies in here. We're just going to clear it out. We've got plenty of bullets. You're around this corner, aren't you? Like, I even saw his shadow before we started going out. That's... No, shoot forward, Jill. Is he a nurse? What are you aiming at? Not his foot! Whatever. Right, I'm not even... Got plenty of bullets. Right. Ironically, because there was another, we didn't need to waste all that extra kerosene. You know, they probably would have both ignited on one spot, right? If not, I probably could have baited him over to it. There we go. I don't like how finicky that is. It's kind of tests. To plenty kerosene. Refill your fuel, yes. Thank you. Okay. I should check this one, even though we've blown his head off. It's not going to let me, is it? He is headless. Oh, you can ignite it even though you've blown his head off. That's interesting. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Even though we blew his head off. It's better safe than sorry. It's kind of a waste of kerosene, but sure. It's better safe than sorry. Okay, let's put these herbs away. Right, we got way too many herbs. We don't need the crank. Right. We didn't get a map to down here, did we? Right, so there's a locked door and some downstairs. That is just her reflection in the door. That's nice to know at least. Okie dokie, let's go. Okie dokie, rum and coke. The downstairs might be interesting. There's no more zombies over here. This is locked electronically. Ah, another floppy disk CD. Part of the desk is covered in appears to be some kind of acids. Interesting. Okay, so we probably need to go back to the box with the other disc at some point soon. But until we need to. Until we need to. Like, maybe I could have gone back and put that in the box as well. Okay, some locked doors. Some zombies, but I'm not going to deal with them unless we need to. Okay. I mean, there's some first aid thing right there, but again, you know, I need the loot space, really. Levers for releasing the locks. Now, if only we can release the locks with the lever locks, yes. If we're going back to the box, I will pick up the first aid on the way. But that's an x-ray of someone's crotch by the looks of it. Okay, well now it looks more like heart and lungs, but... It's also loot. Clark David. Nothing unusual. I don't know, the organ placements seem kind of weird. There's more x-rays. Let's put up an x-ray. There's a space to put up an x-ray. It's not necessary right now. Kind of is. Gail Holland. Memo on the message boards, catch your attention. Okay, lungs, esophagus, liver, stomach, large intestine, small intestine, yes. Place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay. That's GH. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. E, F. G, H. I mean, we might have already done it. And this is A, B. Yeah, and then he was C, D. Okay, it's in alphabetical order. No, it's in alphabetical order already. It's literally in alphabetical order. My dearest Ada! By the time you read this letter, I no longer be the person you knew. The results of my test came out today, and I suspected it came out positive. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason, just thinking about my impending doom. I'd give anything not to have become one of them. As far as I know, you're not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass. But if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct sequence in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I've set up a terminal to the small security room so you can log into the system using my name and your name as the passwords. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement, level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded the password into an X-ray picture, a Röntgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There's one more thing, and it's my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. You're truly John! Ada Wong and John. Yes, John Ada. Part of it is glowing red. Okay, I see. Liver. So esophagus, liver, lung. Stomach, esophagus. So cell. S-E-L-L. Cell. Cell door. That's how you open it. Cell. We've unlocked. Did we unlock this? It's releasing door. No, okay. But we've unlocked this door, it seems. No, it's locked. Locked. Maybe the whole point of the order was just to get the passcodes, which is SCLL. Right, let's take this back to our box and dump it. Dump the box in the box. I should examine. Nothing unusual. It's not unusual to have herbs in a box. 2 herbs. Okay, if there's one zombie in. Stop pointing at the floor, Jill. There is not. If there's one zombie in here, I can deal with it. I knew there'd be one sneaking up behind us. Knew it. Like, I kind of don't want to waste the kerosene. I don't know if it does waste the kerosene. That... It said it was electronically locked, but I guess, you know, all we've done is put some pictures on a wall for now. We haven't really figured out an actual solution. All we got was a password to something somewhere. Which we shall have to use. Okay, so. You are yet another herb. Got loads of herbs. Give me the other disc. They're both called MO disc. The Ministry of Discs. We've got so many bullets that I can afford not to have that. Appears to be a disc for rebooting the system. Does other things say the same thing? But rebooting the system? Okay. They're both literally the same until we put them onto a computer and figure out what's on them. You can't tell what's on a disc until you actually boot it. Maybe one disc is Ada and one disc is John. Who knows? Who's to say? Will it immediately do self-destruct of this place? I also have a bad feeling that once we initiate the self-destructs, that this place gets filled with hunters rather than zombies, so killing them probably isn't the most useful. Right. Kill! No warning shots. Damn it. You'd have been better off just actually fighting him head on. Wow, red caution. That's actually terrible. Operating stand. That's actually goddamn awful. That took you all the way down to that. It says there's loot in here, but... Right, give me a camera. Stop pointing at the ceiling, Jill. Like, she's shot him multiple times there. Quickly. Yeah. You ain't eating me. Okay, his head popped, that's nice. Are you actually dead? You are. At least that lets us just get away with using one lot of kerosene. No, don't die to this thing setting on fire. Okay, it's a dagger. Don't tell me that's all the loot that's in here. That's the wrong button. Okay, that's all the loot that's in here, but because his head popped, he should be dead. They don't die on the fire because that thing's apparently in the way. I'm going to go back and heal. Ironically, if I'd have kept those double herbs, they would come mighty handy right about now. And as long as this doesn't get filled with hunters, we've cleared it all out for when we need to run around during, you know, T-minus 2 minutes to destruction. It probably gives us 5 minutes. But either way, it's definitely destruction o'clock. About half the kerosene still remains. We used it once. We refilled it once. It's like, hey, if you actually want more kerosene, you better go back to the mansion. Like, there's all sorts of kerosene in the mansion you left unused. But this one, it's got hardly anything in it. Okay, let's take that. We got the shotgun in case of running into anything awful. Okay, we are fine. The worst part is, you know, because obviously monsters from behind it seem to do more damage. If we would have faced him heads on, we would have used one of the self-defense things and might not have taken any damage at all. We've got plenty of those now. So, if we could avoid damage, all the better. And we shouldn't, if it follows the original, have to fight the tyrants until we're well aware, because we would have found the tyrant at that point. Okay, that guy was also, like, a clear bait, because the only open door on the map is this way, and he would have bit us the instant we walked into that camera, because he was right there. This is a laboratory, but there's plenty of rooms. I'm guessing the one that's in the middle right there is the actual tyrant room. That's Magnum bullets. I'm going to go for the Magnum bullets whilst we see them, so I don't forget them. Laboratory things. This is probably where we use the discs. Monitor to play the images from electron microscope. Virus Act. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The hosts eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already, 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we've decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. Okay, so the werewolves. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Oh, so the one that... It wasn't frozen, it was just kept in a coffin, honestly. There was literally no freezing to that coffin. So, that's a lie. John Ada. Accessing ROPS system. Verified. Okay. Why not unlock all the doors? Password denied. Cell. No match. Okay. Maybe this one is the one that's cell. Oh, that just unlocked. Is it CLL? Permission granted. Okay, it was CLL. Okay, so we've unlocked everything. Healing wounds, and in this book, a native of the outline each herb has a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers health. The blue herb neutralizes poison. However, the red herb itself, we've already seen that note, so that's like nothing useful. Combined! But if we combine them all together, they become a super herb. It's to be broken. That might temporarily disable injury. There's still items in here. Big biohazard room. Okay. Is this like a frozen doll or are these actual people? Don't carry any more items. Okay, well, the cadavers are frozen, wrapped in body bags. Avara cadaver. Variety of chemicals you've never seen before. Okay. So there's some cadavers right there that have been shaved and don't look very human, honestly. But I guess if they're that deep frozen. I don't have room to loot. Don't have room to loot, and that's a problem. I do like these things, and I do want those herbs. It's not going to be a problem going back in there, right? Avara cadaver. It shouldn't be a problem. Is this the one that we unlocked that one, and we unlocked this one, okay. We unlocked both of them. I'm gonna dump some of this stuff. Trouble is, if we're burning bodies, we need everything. We're not really using our shotgun, copium. Not really using it. Okay. I mean, we've cleared this whole area out. Magnum bullets. I'm sure I've got a pile of them. There they are. Right. I'm gonna put that there just so we got room to lose. And I will save, like, we've done stuff. We've done enough to maybe be worth saving. Like, we've got hundreds of ink ribbons. Literally hundreds, and we're right at the end of the game, so... What's the worst that could happen? Now we got room for 2. Until we use these discs. Once we use these discs, then we got loads of room. Then we got infinite room for loot. But 2 spaces kind of helps. But once we've got the 2 spaces back, I'm gonna get guns. I'm gonna get the guns, because guns are important. Guns are going to be very important, especially if we're going to have to fight the tyrant. Okay, there's a first aid spray there. Again, you know. Another disc! Right. I mean, if we're holding on to 2 discs, why not hold 3? Maybe we need them in this room. Rebooting a system, it probably activates the self-destruct, right? Film has been set into place. Ah, we actually get to view the film finally. Bioorganic weapon official reports. Cerberus. Neptune. Hunter. Frogos. Tyrant. T002. He wasn't the prototype though. But I guess, you know, the Crimson Head was the prototype, right? And then Jack Black is lead researcher. And Wesker, quite clearly on the right. I don't know who the other people are. Bioorganic weapon staff, development staff. A number that you're not going to make me make. You probably are. You're probably going to make me remember that. So, I'm going to cheat because it's the long number and I can't be asked memorizing that. And it is in chat! Haha! It's like, I could remember that, but I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to waste my time and memory cells doing that. Shotgun bullets. The problem is, there's also that first aid spray right there. There's also quite clearly a path here into that viewing room. You're not letting me in there. You're not letting me in the very obviously open and available path. Guess there's no point to be in there. Right. Well, time to dump something in the box. Hey. Dump something in the box, go back, get the first aid spray, dump it in the box, and go out again. If I must. Right, our kerosene is okay. Our kerosene is okay. I don't think there'd be more zombies down here. Maybe they just give you enough kerosene for the zombies. In which case, there might not be any more zombies, because we did... Although we did set fire to the one that we popped the head of, didn't we? I wanna take the first aid spray, but also don't want to. We'll come back to the box. Like, we'll use these discs up. We'll come back and get it on the way back to the box. Like, there's another first aid spray down here, but if we free up the inventory space, it's better. The better way of doing it. Rather than faff too much. Do it the smart way, the convenient way. Okay, so this door unlocked without needing a password. So, all that was in there really was the number on the thing. Hi. Is he actually dead? He's kind of a Crimson Head looking monster. Crimson dead now. Okay, he is bleeding. There's someone else in. What is that big thing? Loot that we're gonna need. The slide filter. Okay. Maybe that lets us do things. You are not bleeding anymore. Why are you not bleeding anymore? Okay, you have to put the kerosene in his ass. Let's see. He only burns if you burn him from the anus inside out. Seems to be something behind a sturdy door. No. We're not ready for that. Looks like it would hold the virus. Aha! Security system passcode transmission device. If you had an demo data, you transmit the passcode to the system. I have 3 of them. Ah! Okay, that will unlock the thing. Oh, am I gonna have to come in and out and do like the things into it? Manager's sensation Raccoon City to Master City. Content satisfaction confidential incentive for the names address only. Any copying or disclosure of content satisfies to any third party is strictly 100%. After reading the content satisfied, it must be destroyed immediately. We expect significant increase in the damage done by recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all of the survivors of the accident are starting to now show symptoms of T-virus infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, it's unfortunate. These casualties underscore to the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Right, I'm going to go to Lou. I'll be right back. Have some adverts whilst I'm gone so that there won't be other adverts.